For the last time, Donald, you have to take into consideration a creator's full body of work in order to accurately assign their proper ranking and tier. You can't base each creator's ranking from only their most recent series or upload.
Yeah, Donald, I'm sure you wouldn't want your fans only taking into consideration your increasing irrelevance and totally mid-post presidency content since you got sent back to Mar-a-Lago.
Fuck you, Joe. And who asked you Obama? Sleepy Joe. I'm sure you love the new McTile series because it puts you and Jill right to sleep after you both finish your nightly birdhouse runs.
Of course, Donnie, no one is saying McTile is S-tier quality, but are you kidding me? Swampletics was an absolute hit with the entire player base and single-handedly brought tens of thousands of retired RuneScape players back to the game following years of setbacks at the hands of watered-down Jagex updates and consistent screw-ups.
He's got a point, Donald. Even before the COVID bump, the game was in dire straits. I mean, Christ, dude, they actually had to implement a full-scale rollback due to internal corruption and lack of oversight by their employees.
God damn it, I still haven't gotten my Bandos pet back or my double T bow drop from that Cox run that I did right before the rollback.
Jesus Christ, here we go again with this shit.
This really isn't the time, Donald. I know insurance fraud is kind of your thing, but I'm pretty sure you can't even get 2 T-bow rolls from a single chest.
Yeah, and when did you farm Bandos for the pet? You're telling us that you immediately got done with your 300-hour Bandos pet grind and then immediately jumped into Cox raids that same session. You aren't even ranked on the leaderboards in either.
Bitch, I only sleep 4 hours, tweet for another 2, and play RuneScape for the other 18 hours a day. Trust me when I say that I've watched Swampletics, the full series, 3 times now, but I can't get over the dumpster fire, bottom-of-the-barrel reaching, contrived gameplay mechanic of camping XP drops for 73 hours just to finish Sheep Shearer.
You've got a serious problem, man.
Yeah, you really do. You spend way too many hours tweeting every day.
Seriously, it's 2023. Stop wasting valuable time on virtual social platforms that likely won't exist in 15-20 years, you normie pleb.
Screw both you guys. I want my scythe back, Joe, and Obama, you can forget about that deck scroll I was going to give you.
Let's not be rash now. Michelle will kill me if I don't start throwing up higher hits on Z-back, man. Can we just get back to ranking? Besides, Donald, I agree with your point. While McTile is a little pedantic, no one will ever question the impact Settled or his UIM series have had on the game at large. Settled's self-imposed challenge of only using resources found within Mauritania made the series unique and challenging. His plan for TOB set a clear goal for him to achieve and pushed him to think creatively to overcome obstacles. The quality of the series was top-notch, with professional editing, clear audio, and excellent visuals. Definite A-tier RS content creator.
I don't even think that does him justice, but I'll take it. An absolute S-tier creator, if you ask me.
Wrong, C-tier at best. Next.
All right, let's move on. I think we can all agree Sir Pugger's extraordinary insight and investigative prowess, at least in terms of bot busting, are pretty darn entertaining. The videos might be a little short, but I think he really earns his place in the B tier fairly well.
It would be hard for me to disagree, but he has so many offshoot and separate series that I can't really keep track of a coherent plot line or story arc. I'm fine with a creator just posting updates or interesting videos, but don't try to bait my clicks every time with some fantastical video title that doesn't deliver or contribute to your channel beyond this week's Manscaped money grab.
Come on now, Joe. You have a better understanding than most that the people of this country need to put food on the table. And you ain't really keep it 100 with those food and commodity prices last year. So I don't blame Pugger or other creators for shelling out weekly yet slightly watered-down videos so that they can continue to provide us genuinely unique and innovative content from time to time.
There is nothing fucking innovative about staring at green dragon bots for 9 hours and being a big biggity bitch tattletale and writing down 567 different account names to send to your personal Jagex hotline. Easily the most D-tier creator you both have mentioned thus far.
I think that's a little harsh considering the real-world impact that his videos have had on preventing the normalization of bot farms like the community in RS3 did. It'll be a B tier for me.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Fine, just as long as Oak Dice is cemented as a strong A-tier candidate. He has wonderful ideas and theories that have totally always been proven to be true. Fantastic guy, fantastic delivery, can't say enough good things.
Slow your roll. Oak Dice? I don't think he's ever been all that relevant and vital to the spirit of the community. Really, he just rambles on in his videos, and they aren't all that convincing. But leave it to you to ram this Alex Jones motherfucker right to the top of our tier list.
Just because you haven't opened your mind to the corruption and dark web underbelly of RuneScape, where Jagex slyly supplies GP to gold-selling sites, all while outsourcing half of their dev team labor to generating and selling Zulrah bots to China, doesn't mean Oak Dice isn't a creative genius.
Oh, shut up. You're just mad your bot farm can't finish 30 laps on Drainer rooftops before getting blanket banned.
Don't even get me started. All of my bot farms provide a real American service to the community. My hard-working coal and iron mining accounts provide essential resources that keep the wheels of the RuneScape economy turning.
You're literally taking away profit and diminishing the value of coal and iron mined by actual players, many of which are free to play and trying to earn their first ever bond.
Capitalism at its finest. Get fucked, Barack. No one else wants to do it, and you know it. Like I said, Oak Dice on top. I'll take an A-.
Easily the most D-tier creator we've mentioned yet.
Hard agree here.
You guys suck. Can we hurry it up? It's finally about to be my rotation in the Rev Worlds, and I want to finish this before I start my time slot. I've been on a waiting list for 2 weeks.
Of course you pay for Rev Cave protection. Barack, remember that time Trump paid $500 million for 10 TOB runs and the team lied to him and told him entry mode loot tables were the same as normal?
Yeah, I still remember his tears after he came into Discord after wiping on Maiden for the 8th time, and then even more when the team completely abandoned him.
You shut the fuck up. I was letting Baron play on my account and was totally trying to teach him the mechanics in a less stressful and punishing way.
Absolute cap. And you know it, dog. Sounds like a skill issue. Let's move on, though. I'm already tired of Donald's copium, and we're not even halfway through the list yet.
Agreed. Next we have Torvesta. Hands down the most B-tier creator we've mentioned thus far.
Hard stop, homie. You are absolutely lacking if you think Torvesta is anything lower than A tier.
Might have to agree with Obama here, Sleepy Joe. The man really does it all. He even makes PK videos so enjoyable to watch that even all the temperous and runecrafting normies get entertainment value out of them. He might even be a better PKer than me.
I'm just going to stop you there, Donald. But seriously, Joe, he's got something for everybody. Videos trolling other RuneScape creators on stream, risking absolutely motarded amounts of gold on the newest gear, and PKing in them. And by God, if that isn't the most magnificent hardcore Iron Man in or out of the wilderness I've ever seen, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe, we all know you're totally jelly of his red helm, especially since you're too afraid to rush Waterfall Quest on your 99 thieving, fire-making, farming, fishing, and cooking hardcore Iron Man account. Honestly, Joe, we're all worried you'll lose your status before your hardcore does.
Spitting facts, Donnie.
Can you both relax? Just because I'm old enough to have been around at a time where getting second age items and clue scrolls was Reddit post worthy doesn't mean I'm going to roll over tomorrow. If anything, the exorbitant amount of time you both are taking to finish this fucking list is what will do me in.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, let's move on.
I don't want to be the one to say it first, but let's be real. Theoatrix has really fallen off. Most of his guides are now outdated and would require a total rework to bring them up to meta. I'm being generous and maybe a bit nostalgic putting him in C tier.
If you're going to dumpster Theoatrix like that, then be prepared for me to nominate Slayer music for C tier as well. Really of the same ilk if you're going to reduce them to such a basic level.
You take that back, you son of a bitch. Slayer music is like our RuneScape older brother, walking us through our toughest quest and always keeping an optimistic and go-get-em attitude while doing it.
Well, shit. At this point, if you're ranking by nostalgia factor, I nominate Zazima as S tier.
You can't do that, Trump. I'm pretty sure he's a used car salesman now, so who gives a fuck?
You guys are acting like children. Slayer music to C tier, and I'm throwing Theoatrix into B tier at the highest.
Fine.
Fine, why is Obama always the one making the tier list?
All right, boys, are we throwing Rendy into S tier or A tier?
S.
S tier, no question.
I'd personally put him in A tier because his release schedule is a little lackluster and he sometimes dilutes his channel with IRL videos.
L take. Rendy introduced something to RuneScape content creation that is rarely ever done, which is putting a face and personality behind his in-game challenges and showing us the lengths that he'll go to demonstrate to us that our childhood fight cave struggles were a complete and utter skill issue on our end. Rendy's ability to complete these challenges in record time, using unique and creative methods, has impressed even Jagex. I'd go as far to say he's approaching Wook's-level skill in some aspects of the game. Plus, he's about to shut the fucking door on the world record for lowest ever Inferno completion.
Spot on, Joe.
Good point, Joe.
Can we all agree that C Engineer is C tier, as he really doesn't make a lasting impression in many of his videos, and that the whole hardcore Iron Man PvP only thing was a way for him to launder GP to gold sellers?
You would know all about laundering money IRL, wouldn't you, bitch?
I disagree. I think C Engineer really nailed the fight to survive aspect on his hardcore, which plenty of other content creators have since latched onto. But I'll give you this one, Donald, because I'm pretty sure he'd be mad if we didn't put him in C tier, all things considered, if Joe has no objections. Oh.
No objections.
All right, where are we putting Bodhi?
No comment. That's not safe.
No comment on that one either. No matter what side we take here, good or bad, it's not worth more than half of the community mauling at us because of his either too high or too low placement. You just can't fucking win with either camp when it comes to his fans and haters.
Yeah, fuck that. Plus the fact he absolutely squashes all takes and views that don't immediately reaffirm his ideas and preconceived notions of the type of responses he wants to hear from his chat. Abstaining on this one, but will probably still get permabanned from his channel anyways.
Fair enough. The group is abstaining on this one and placing him in the abyssal plane so he can think about what he's done. Besides, the sounds that the abyssal demons make while they're fucking in the corner probably closely resemble that god-awful trap EDM, dubstep and shit music he forces his chat to listen to on a daily basis.
Chill, Barack. Besides, abyssal demons are no joke. A superior one killed my brother's hardcore while he was AFK slaying. Too soon, man.
Oh, so now Twitch streamers are content creators? I'm pretty sure the mainstay RuneScape content creators that have withstood the test of time have all been primarily sourcing their views and content creation strictly on the YouTube side.
That's a terrible take, bro. Alfie has lost more hardcore Iron Men than I've lost children and spouses, so put some damn respect on that man's name.
Okay then, so from what I'm hearing, we're placing Alfie and Oda Block in C tier as well?
Alfie deserves at least B tier, Barack. I mean, have you seen the bags on that guy? He hasn't slept since Group Iron Man came out and it's fucking 2023.
Oh yeah, speaking of group hardcore Iron Man, I'm sorry boys, but all the dragon bones you've been collecting for the last 150 hours and I've been telling you to put into the group bank are gone.
Jesus Christ, Donald, you fucking greedy bitch. I knew you were going to try and rush the new prayer book and Desert Treasure 2 rewards. I hope you at least used them all at the Ectofunctus and it gave you carpal tunnel.
Joke's on you, Sleepy Joe. I didn't even have to do Ectofunctus to use all the bones. I took all 17,000 noted dragon bones to the Chaos Altar and got stacked out by rot on my second trip. Oh yeah, we're also down one group life after that. I blame you all for not farming enough barrows to help my sustain. Barack, where the fuck are the anglers?
You can't be fucking serious with this. That means we only have one life left of the 4 we originally started with.
Yeah, Donald, what the hell, man? This seriously isn't cool.
Joe, you can't really talk here. You fell asleep within the first hour at Wintertot and died because you couldn't keep your eyes open. It's not as bad as Donald's death at the Varick West Bank when the pole booth one-hit KO'd him. But seriously, guys, we need to get our shit together.
That poll booth was rigged, I tell you, way too OP, and definitely was hacking and switching votes. I mean prayers at the last second.
Guys, what in the tarnation are y'all doing in this channel again? Are y'all making another god-darn tier list? And Trump, don't think I didn't see you losing that hardcore life this morning. We're going to need to have another town hall on how we utilize shared resources. Anyways, guys, I just got done running my 5th TOA 600 Invo Solo today. Got a pair of fangs and a few Masori sets in the shared bank. Make sure you share them. I am hopping down a channel, so hurry up so we can send more raids. My EHP today is already lacking.
Guy really needs to touch some grass.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes I just want to sit and chill in Varick and pretend we can use the GE. But we'll finish this list later, boys. Let's head down and send these raids.
Whatever.